Welcome to the G.A.B. This is G.A.B.
They should have never gave you platform.
Ooh-wee. The SAF segment. And today, y'all thought I wasn't going to come back with it? I told y'all I was going to come back with it. The Equalizer 2 on Starz. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. And look it. The thing about the Equalizer 2, you didn't necessarily need to watch the Equalizer, but the only reason why you would want to watch the Equalizer first is because the one character, Robert McCall, which is played by Denzel Washington, his homie, Melissa Leo, played by Susan Plummer. You can see the correlation, and I'll tell you, the plot and stuff down the line. But you know how I do when I do these reviews? All right? Let me hit you with the stats first, then the cast, then we gonna hit you with the Plizzot. Oh, and I thought Equalizer 2 was good, but I still, I watched it twice, right? And I still at some point don't realize, which is played by Pedro Pascal, Dave York. I still don't realize, I'm like, why did he turn on? Okay, I'm getting this. Hold on. Let me get the stats first. So, IMDb gave it a 6.7, while Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 52%. Fuck y'all. The people gave it a 78%. I mean, another F-bomb. Fuck y'all too. What y'all was watching? I thought this was pretty good. High 80s at least. This is like a B+. But hey, I digress. Anyway, like I said, Denzel Washington played Robert McCall. And then you had Ashton Sanders played Miles Whittaker. If you don't know who he is, he plays in Wu-Tang also. He's like the main character playing RZA. Then I mentioned Pedro Pascal plays Dave York. He's basically Robert McCall's friend, you know what I mean? But then, he backstabs him in the end. Then I mentioned his other homie, Melissa Leo, Susan Plummer. You know what I mean? And them is basically the main characters that you really need to pay attention to, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, we know what the Equalizer do, bruh. Hop in the pot. The Equalizer equalizes the situation. He whoop ass with any type of object. He analyzes it. Any times the amount he gonna whoop your ass, he like, I probably could beat all 5 of you asses in under 30 seconds. Ding! He see the pin. He's like, hink, 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 hink. He see the lighter. Hot. He will kill. Like, goddammit, he will kill a motherfucker with this. He will, in a flame will somehow kill a mother effer. I don't know how he does it. I guess it's Robert McCall. Denzel. He's the GOAT. But essentially, he's a vigilante. We know, bruh, the Black Batman. We already covered this. Okay? And let's hop right into the plot. One of the first scenes is Robert McCall doing it for his homies. So he's in his community, and the community of this one chick where she has a coffee shop or something like that. And basically these goons or whatever stole her daughter, trying to traffic her daughter. And Robert McCall came in with the Muslim attire and stuff. And he came on the train, and he was basically, he went to where the group of the 5 men was there that did the trafficking. He told him, look, man, you got something that I want. You need to give it back, or you're gonna be in a heap of trouble. And what most bad guys do, they run their mouth, ding, 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 holla, 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 nah, 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 nah. Then what happened? Robert McCall start equalizing the situation. I think he killed a motherfucker with a paper. With this. He said, paper cut him to death. Marked another mother effer with a shot glass. Hit the other. Okay. Got the daughter back. And then he become. I guess Robert McCall didn't want to work at Hallmark no more. It wasn't paying the bills like it's supposed to. So now he's a Lyft driver. You feel me? And he helping the community out, you know what I mean? Lyft driving, getting people to where they need to go. Then you see another scene where essentially this one dude puts this one chick in the car, which they drugged and probably did the R word too. So Robert McCall went up to their room and was like, yo, the car declined. But it wasn't declined. He was about to give them an acceptance of ass whoopings. And then he went in there and it was 5 white dudes, you know, the little frat bro type of mother effers. They probably work on like finance and Wall Street or whatever. He come in there and was like, look, y'all did this to this woman. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna whoop all y'all asses and you better still give me 5 stars. And what happened? Robert McCall whoop. He killed. I swear he killed a mother effer with the coaster. He right in the throat. Bow. Dunzo. It's over. Okay. He whooped all that, breaking bones, slapping. Then the main dude that was supposed to pay with a car, he was crying. Oh, you whooped everyone's ass. Now I'm next. And bro was like, look, man, remember her name, and I want 5 stars. And then he snapped his fingers, snapped his hand in half. And we going on to the next part, where he meets up, like I said, with the character, which is one of his homies, Susan Plummer. And I guess they killed, I think, her son or something like that. Son and his wife and stuff. So then what ended up happening is that Susan Plummer gets murked. You feel me? But you don't know who do the murk until down the line. It actually was Dave York, which is also Robert McCall's homie. Like, they all homies. Susan Plummer, Dave York. You feel me? And what happened was that Dave York came in and told him, like, yo, somebody killed her, bruh. And then, you know, Robert McCall, you know what I mean? He ex-CIA Marine, so he getting in his detective mode. So, but before that, he's still in the community helping out, and he's trying to help out Miles Whitaker, which is like, he's just mentoring him. As you know, a kid in the neighborhood. He's like mixed up with the wrong crowd. Great artist, can paint like a mug and stuff like that. So one of the scenes, Miles Whitaker was in like the trap house with these other gang members, and they were telling him like, yo, tonight you gotta murk these other gang members for your brother, bruh. And then Robert McCall came in there, bye whooping that, hey, ha, ya, da. Came in, whooping that, took out Miles Whitaker and was like, look, bruh, you got a choice. You feel me? Do the right thing. And so then Miles Whitaker did the right thing. You feel me? Positive black male role model. That's what most of these, you know, black kids need. They just need a sliver. A sliver. You know how I know? Because I'm a product of it. I had a sliver of positive black male role model. Just enough. Turn me right. You feel me? So then, essentially, Robert McCall figured out Dave York is the bad guy that killed Susan Plummer and stuff like that. And then one of the scenes was Dave York went to Robert McCall's crib, and Miles Whitaker there was to paint the wall. So it was like, you know, he essentially was about to try to kill Robert McCall, and Robert McCall called him like, yo, bro, he ain't even here, da. So then, after Miles Whitaker, you thought he got away from hiding and stuff, Dave York catches him, and he uses him as collateral. And then Robert McCall just goes back to his home, and it's a storm. It's a storm brewing. That shit was crazy. It seemed like a hurricane, you know? So then went there, and then essentially they had Dave York and his goons had his battle with Robert McCall. But before that, Robert McCall went to Dave York's house and just came gangster with him and was like, look, man, I know y'all killed my homegirl, and I don't take kind of that, you feel me? Like, Robert McCall is the one you need that's your homie. You don't want to cross any of his homies. You feel me? And at the same time, Dave York, man, it be your own kind. It be your own people. Oh, backstabbing. He backstabbed Robert McCall and literally backstabbed Susan Plummer. Dang. But yeah, that happened. And then they got into their little fight or whatever, you know. And then, oh yeah, Robert McCall went to Dave York's house before the whole final fight scene happened. And, you know, his Dave York's wife was there and stuff like that. he was like, yo, he told all his goons, like, you know what? The only disappointment is going to be happening is that I only get to kill y'all once. What a threat. Then he told Dave York, I was like, yo, can you take me to the airport? Okay. His daughter was like, okay. Damn. Psychological warfare. That's what I'm telling you. He the Black Batman. Batman used to do the same stuff. A vigilante that played mind games. So then the final scene, Hurricane was brewing. You know what I mean? Robert McCall. He is murking everybody. You know what I mean? Had the gun. So, did his thing. Murked everybody. Fight scene. Pretty good. Pretty good fight scene. And then he saved Miles Whitaker. And then everybody else just, happily ever after. Except that Robert McCall was sad that Susan Plummer got murked. That's one of his good friends. Yeah. That's the end. That's it. The Equalizer 2. On Starz. Watch at your own risk. Hell, Robert McCall might jump through the screen and equalize your ass if you on the BS. Yeah. Nah, but I thought this movie was pretty good. You feel me? Like I said, I watched it twice and I still got confused. That was the only part I got confused. I'm like, why did Dave York kill Susan Plummer and wanted to kill Robert McCall? I don't know why. They never explained it, but at the end of the day, I thought this movie was solid. Okay? You know what I mean? All right. Enough with the Equalizer 2.